Hello and welcome to March check-in week 4 or week 12. First of all, before we start, I'd like to say hello, welcome to all the new subscribers I've had this last week or so. I am now over 100 subscribers. If you check a few videos back, I will leave a card just up here as well. There is a 100 subscribers giveaway, so get yourself over there and go and enter that for your chance to win the Skeleton Bob box. Second point before we start as well, I think JR Budgets, well done guys. I think he's up to 99, so he needs one more, so I'll leave his link below as well. Hop over there, go and give him some love, and get him over his 100. So yeah, so let's get stuff in. We've got 406.71 digitally, we've got £40 in cash, and let's get on with it. See you on the other side. Right, so check-in for March week 4 or week 12. March for me is a 5-week month, so we're not there yet. So let's crack on because there's a lot to do. My wages have dropped 426.71, which is about £4 higher than normal, so don't know what's going on there, but I have already taken £40 of that out in cash, so I transferred over 406.71. The reason is I took £20 out of the digital account here to make up for that 20. So we've got 406.71 to play with today. Obviously debt, that's at the beginning of the month, so we just ignore that. Our fixed bills, we're going to deposit 20. In our variables, food's going to get 29, fuel's going to get 10, takeout 10, laundry 10. Crochet is going to get £1.63, just to round it up to 110. Bank of Mum's going to get £2.84, just to round it up to a straight £10. And my spend is going to get 20. The rainy day savings is going to get 25. Birthdays is going to get 5. Bulk buy is going to get 10. Car 10. Coal 20. The funeral 35. Healthcare 10. Holiday 25. And the vet fund £10. The buffer pot is going to get is 50. And then we are going to play Saveopoly, 100 envelopes, and month by month. So that's what we've got to do, guys. Busy, busy, busy. So let me reorganise. I'll put you on pause and we'll reorganise and come back. See you in a mo. Okay, we should be on screen now. So we're going to start with our cash. So £20 is for laundry, and the other £20 is my spending money for the week. So that's just going to be popped into my purse. And while I'm in my purse, I want to show you this. Have a look what I've done with my Asda credit card. Isn't that so cool? I absolutely love it. Obviously, I'm not going to show you the back because he's got all my numbers on it. But yeah, that's my Asda credit card now. So instead of that horrible green, which, let me see if I can see the green. There we go. Yeah, it's my lovely black cat. I love it. I absolutely love it. I was going to do it with my Halifax one as well, but when I looked at the date, I'm going to be getting a new card in a few months, so I've just put it to one side. So I've got one for my Halifax card as well. I just thought it was so cute. Anyway, let's crack on. So into bills, we are going to add our, what did we say? £20. Okay, so that's our bills done. And then we come down to the food shop. So the food shop is getting 29, but I'm going to withdraw the 80 like I normally do, which is going to leave our food pot this week down to £51. So I'm going to take that out and pop in 51. Then I don't have to do it later on in the week because we know what we're doing. Yay. Brett's not being touched at the minute. Fuel is getting 10. Oh no, so add 29 into there. Then my digital pot is right, that's correct. Get yourself together. Brett's lunch is nothing. Fuel is getting 10. So I'm going to change that out for a 50. Takeout is getting 10. When we catch up, 10. You'll have to excuse this today. We are working on data. We don't seem to have Wi-Fi again at the shop. So, and the data in the shop is absolutely rubbish. It is absolute pants. So, if my phone starts working slow, that is why. Laundry, we have taken £20 out. But we're also going to put £10 in. So we're going to add the normal £10. But we're going to take £10 out of there. Because that was for the laundry. I've had to take it out early because I need pound coins. And the area manager's coming this morning to pick up the take-ins. And there's a nice bag of pound coins in the take-ins that I can't change out in the till and I can't change out in my book, so I needed to draw the £20 out last night so that I can change the pound coins over before he robs them. So that's why I've had to do it that way today. So Beauty's getting nothing. We're fully funded on that at £50. The crochet profit is getting £1.63. Just to round it back up. So that is coming out, that is going in. So we've got 110 in there. Bank of Mum, we're rounding up to £10. So that's coming out. And £10 is going in. And rollover, nothing's happening with that. I've made myself a little envelope just to put all my receipts in because I was sick of them being in the food one, getting in my way. So that is that folder done, and we haven't caught up what we're doing. Yes, crochet's done. Bank of Mum at £2.84. And we're not putting my cash in today because we've already taken it out. So, next, sinking funds. So, birthday, I did figure out what I'd done and I've rectified it. I've wiped all my mums off now because that's gone. So we're back to being normal and correct. So, birthday, we're adding £5. So there's 50 in the bank, 5 in there. Costco, we're putting in another 10. So this is for our bulk buy. So for those of you are new, I do my shopping for a year. So I don't do a weekly shop. Well, I do a weekly shop. I don't do monthly shop. I do a yearly shop. So basically I bulk buy all the like non-perishable things. So I sort of calculate how many tins of tomatoes I need. So I'll probably buy at the end of the year, I'll probably buy 2 cases of tin tomatoes. I'll probably buy a case of coconut milk in tins. I bulk buy sugar, I bulk buy pasta, I bulk buy rice, and it's all stacked there. So that's what this is for. It's normally at £500. It is a bit decimated at the moment. It is sat at 290 now in there. We also go, as well as Costa, I've got coffee on the brain, Costco. We go to a place called Rogers. They do stock that's past the date, but that's a lot of crisps and things like that. So we go there and we bulk buy my son's lunch stuff, which makes his lunches cheaper. So we do that as well. So obviously that money comes out of here, and then my son pays me back into this. So each beginning of the month, Brett will put into this, plus me, and then with my food shop, whatever's left over from my food shop each week goes into the bulk buy. Because obviously, because I shop for a year and I do a lot of bulk buying, I don't need much. So it's just usually cat food, milk, fresh things like fresh fruit, fresh veg, things like that. I even go to the extreme of bulk buying eggs. So I'll buy a box of 360 eggs at a time, and then I do a process where I will hard boil a load and pickle them. I mineral oil a load. They'll last for about 3 months in the cupboard. And then the rest, I do a process called water glassing. So basically it's a water and lime solution that you put your eggs in, and your eggs last up to a year. So that's what I do with that for anybody that's new. I usually do that shop, the major shop, usually around Christmas, January time, which is why December and January are really big, hefty months for me. They're hefty spending months. I could never do a January no spend month because the way I work, it just, yeah, not a chance. Not a chance. So, bulk buy car. We are still topping this one up. Normally have it at 500. I've had it at 500 in past years. This year I want it up to 1,000. So we'll pop in another £10 in there. So we're changing that one out to 20, aren't we? So we're pulling that one out, swapping for a 20. Add 10 into there. Christmas is fully funded. Coal is getting its usual 20. We have managed with the fire just on the wood that my husband cut up the other week, this week, because there was no coal in Home Bargains. But it's certainly eating through it. You don't realise how the coal helps. So funeral plan. I think we can round this one up as well. So this is getting 35. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 30, 35, so let's see what we can do here. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1. Swap those two out. Swap that 20 out. Am I right there? Oh dear, I've confused myself. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 1. It's not hard to do, I tell you. Especially this time in the morning. We're swapping that out for 100. Add 35. So in the funeral plan, what do we have now? We have 1,220 in there. There's another 35 to go in next week, and then whatever's left, the difference, I'm just going to take out of the savings account just to finish it off before April. So yes, we can colour in another one of those. So how's your budgeting week going this week? Has it been good? Have you stuck to your goals? Have you achieved them? Have you smashed them? Or have you decimated them? Oh dear. So we're nearly done. Another 2. Gas is fully funded. Gym is fully funded. Healthcare, we are topping back up. So add another 10. So we can change that out for a 20. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. £59 just for a checkup. Tech, we're not putting anything in tech this week. Healthcare 10, yeah. Tech, we're not putting anything in. Vets, we are. So we'll swap that out for another 20. So we've got 145 in there now. Why have I put 20 in there? Oh, you silly moo. And Yacht Club gets nothing. That does at the beginning of the month. So next is our rainy day fund, which is going to get 25. So we can colour in another raindrop. I think this one we can round up as well. Let's have a look. So 20, 25 for that one. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Yes, I thought we were rounding that one. So we have 300 in the rainy day fund. So that is just for this year. Obviously, in the previous 2 years, I've managed to save 3,620. But I've split them up because it just makes it a little bit easier to know what we're doing. That one we're going to come to at the end of the month. So, rainy day, where are you? Rainy day, add 25. While we're down here, we'll stick the 50 in the buffer. And then we'll come back up to holiday, which is getting a 25. And I think we can do some changes in this one as well. Let's just get our 25, then we don't get ourselves confused, because you know how easy I do that. 25. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And 55. We are working on our spending money, which is 600, isn't it, for the next one? So we are 1, 2, 250, 255. Just want to get that big 600 done, so we can finish colouring the ball. Don't know if that's the right green or the wrong green. No, it's the right green. There we go. All my new dashboards are just hiding at the back to front, so you can't see them. So holiday has got 25. We are setting aside 60 for somewhere over the rainbow. So with somewhere over the rainbow, I was watching Natalie with her new folder, which looks absolutely beautiful, by the way, girl. Smashing job. And I figured out I'd been playing good witch, bad witch, wrong. So I went and corrected it without cheating. Honestly, I didn't cheat. So I went and corrected it. So then I was flicking through and looking at how many I had left to do on the challenges. So I made a bold decision. To close out the challenges. So I'd finished over the rainbow, which I've cleaned off and I've restickered, so that there's no cheating going on. I emptied the Sleepy Poppy field. I think I'd put 16 in there, and we're off to see the wizard, which I'd only done 2. I think there was about £12 in there. So what I did with that was I played a couple of rounds on Oh My, put a little bit more in there. I played a little bit of this one, and I did another 3 bricks. I didn't put any more in that one, and I did another 2 flips on that one and got 2 hats, and I didn't put anything in that one. So we've only got those ones left now, and I've finished. I decided I was going to just do that. So we're going to put £60 into there, ready for playing with on Tuesday. So that is that out of the way. What else are we tucking away? I don't think we are actually, are we? No, we're not tucking anything else away. So we've got £63 left. That sounds a lot. Do you know what? I do this every time, don't I? What have I missed? No, it's right, it's right. Yeah, we're good. All good, all good. So we'll start with our month by month, which is just our normal little £5. January, February, March. So that is just our normal £5. We'll cross another piggy off. Just pop that in there to dry for a minute. Then, where shall we go? Saveopoly absolutely killed us last time, didn't it? We got that massive luxury tax that we should have called a labour tax. So we've allocated £50 to play Saveopoly and oh my goodness, my brain's gone dead. Saveopoly and 100 envelope challenge. So I'm going to change some of this £50 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I should have 15. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that's made it a bit more manageable. I'm going to start with Monopoly because let me just reduce you a moment. And let's go to Saveopoly. Can you see me? So we'll get our 2 dice out. And oh, we're on a blue ducky today. So we finished on that luxury tax, save £40, which absolutely screwed us. Ooh, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Save £5. Nice. £5 this week. Okay, so in Saveopoly, £5. So we've got 205 in there now. Pop that over there. So we have £45 left to play with in the 100 envelope challenge. So let me move the book out of the way. Let's get this out. So I'm not doing the 100 envelope challenge like normal people do. I made my own little game because I don't really want to get bored with it. And yeah, and trying to save, I mean, once you got, you know, sort of like past the middle, the 30s, 40s, and then you start getting into 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. You know, that's a lot. It's too much. So I just made my own little game. Made some cards with some different tasks on. So we give them a shuffle. And then we spread them out. I mean, I have put some brutal ones in here. Oh, spin the wheel. We've only had one of these. Let's get to spin the wheel. Where have I put you? This is the new phone. There we go. Yes, regenerate. How dare you get rid of my challenge? Okay, and spin. The last time we played this, it was nasty to us and give us the biggest one. Okay, so £12 in that one. So 5, 10, 11, 12. And let's choose again. We're going to risk it. Oh no. What's this one? Use your last shopping bill and round it up. Save that amount. So we need a shopping bill, which I've probably muddled them all up now with moving them. Let's have a look. When were you? The 9th. That wasn't the last. Was that the last? No, that wasn't the last, was it? What are you? The 1st? No. The 16th. The 16th, and we had no savings. No. So our last shopping bill, we had 0 savings. Did we have any on that one? No. No savings. We're going to have to go right back to the first one. What have we done with that now? That one. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. Let's have a look what it'd work out. £5.32. What was it? Times by 9. £47. No way. Nope, 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 nope. Not doing that. Our last food shop had 0 on it, so we can't do that one. We'll put it back in the box and we'll come to it another day when we've not made so much savings. Oh, yay. Save today's date. We can do that one. It's the 21st. And happy birthday to my mummy. Happy birthday. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. So what have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's have a look, but I don't think we're going to be able to get... I might just transfer this over. Save today's temperature. Okay. Let's have a look at what the average temperature is going to be today. Cannot get weather data. There we go. So apparently it's going to be highs of 16 today, but we haven't got 16. So we'll go with the current temperature, which is 12, and we have 12. So there you go. I've not cheated. Honest. We'll go with a full 12. That worked out well. Okay. So I'll pop the cards back in here. They're going down. And where are we? Up to new page. So we did spin the wheel. We've done save today's date, the 21st. Happy birthday, Mummy. And save today's temperature, which we cheated a little and did it 12. And that should bring us to 45. So let's double check. 21 plus 12 plus 12. 45. Wonderful. Oops. Too much stuff. Too much stuff, not enough space. So 33 had 12, and then 21, and then 12. So March 100 envelope got 45. So that's 430.90 plus 45 is £475.90. Oh, we owe holiday and I owe you as well. Right, okay. So let's just sort this out. 100 envelope got 45. Saveopoly had 5. We have an IOU from Holiday Games, which was on the cash trap. So I owe you £1 digitally, not prop money. So that is done. So other challenge, add 1, and that's our IOU paid. So we have left, guys, £7.24. So that's £7.24 we will pop into the buffer pot. So add £7.24, and we should have a 0 balance if we have done everything correct. Yay! So we have a 0 balance for the week, and then at the end of the week, whatever is left in the buffer that we haven't spent, so at the moment we've got £57.24 available. That will go into the Holiday Games on Thursday. Obviously Rainbow Challenge has got the 60 sat there ready to play with on Tuesday. So yeah, we are, yes, we've done that, haven't we? I've done that. See, I do this every week, don't I? I go to close the book and then I go, oh no, forgot. Yeah, no, I think we're done on the book. We can close that, put that away, move that back out of our way, and get this one. Yes, this one. So 0 out is at the end of the week. Saveopoly got 5. So we can change that out for a 10. The 100 envelope challenge got 45. So we don't need all that change, do we? Let's get 20, 45. Let me move all that before I get totally confused. So in cash we've got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 106. So I can change that out for 100. No, that's a 1,000. Oh, that's big wishes, isn't it? So that can go back into there. And month by month, got its little £5. Now we can change that out for another 20. Do you know, I set off all neat with a cash tray, and by the end of it, I always finish up in an absolute mess. The cash tray is near enough empty. I've got piles here. I've got this pile here, which is all muddled up now. I'll just finish up in a mess. Hey ho. So that's that. That month by month wants to go back in there, and we're all done, and we're all tidy, finished. Yay! Have a slurp of my coffee. Oh, that was good. So yes, we are finished. We are checked in. We are ready for the week. We are going to conquer it. Yes, we are. So just as another reminder, guys, hop over to my other video for your chance to win the Skellington Bob box set for my 100 subscribers. You need to find the emoji, pop that in the comments with a brief description of why you'd want this. Make it fun. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, then you don't miss out when I do it. Closing date will be the 31st of March, and then I will make the video private, and then I will do the draw on the 1st of April. With the draw, now then, I've installed that tube buddy thing to do the draw with, but it just randomly picks one quite boringly. Let me fly. It just randomly picks one boringly. So what do you think, guys? I was thinking about this the other night. Do I do TubeBuddy and let it randomly pick a commenter, or do I spend a little bit more time, write everybody down, allocate everybody a number, and then have a duck race? Yay, a duck race. Which is a bit more fun, and we can sit there and watch our ducks chase across the screen. So yeah, interesting. What do you think? TubeBuddy boring or duck race fun? I did do a freebie on my Ko-Fi shop for the 100 subscribers. So hop over there, go and do that one if you like. It's just a little mini that you can do. I'll pop all the links below anyway. Hop over to JR Budgets, get emo up to 100, and if you have any questions, if you're confused about anything that I do or the way that I do it, or you want it explaining a bit better, pop me a comment below and I'll try and answer those questions for you. But for now, I'm going to say ta-ta, and I will see you on Tuesday for weekend spends and over the rainbow, and we'll play with that £60. So have a great weekend, guys, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye bye.